In this video I will go from this to something like this, using only the legendary Notepad, not Notepad++, but the Windows original Notepad. As today's programmers, we have gotten used to fancy code editors like Visual Studio Code with innovational extensions that help us. Today computer finishes our lines, tomorrow we will just think of something and the application will appear in the computer. But in this video I want to get back to the old days when each character had to be typed by hand. And the best way to mimic that is to code a whole website using Notepad. Yeah, you heard it right, in Notepad. I even said in this video that I hated Notepad when I started coding. Let's waste no time and start working. First, what kind of website I want to build? Well, I have an idea. Currently behind the scenes I'm working on a project called Coders University, where for the first time I lay all my coding knowledge out for the others to become better coders. With that said, the platform launches on July the 10th and it would be a good idea to make an event countdown to the release day. Next, I will open Paint and draw some raw sketch of what I want the website to look like. They will have a navigation bar with the title Coders University and two links to Home section and About section. Then we will have a big timer in the middle of the screen with text until the opening. And of course a link to the Coders University itself. Now let's open Notepad and rename the file to eventcounter.html and start coding. First, I will write some basic HTML tag, and already I feel the pain of writing each HTML tag by hand. I do not even remember the last time I had to write a closing HTML tag because coding editor always does that for me. Title for the HTML document will be CU opening. Here will be the style tags for the CSS, and let's add some simple heading Hello World just to test out the website. Okay, it works. Now I will make a simple navigation bar. Yep, there it is. As always, I will set the font to something other than the default. Again, it was much harder to write the CSS because I'm used to code editor already suggesting the styling properties I can change. Now to the main content. There will be two sections, Home and About. Then I put a heading in the Home section as a placeholder for the timer. Then I decided to remove the link to the Home section because Home section is already there when you open the site, and navigation bar is made that it does not stay in place. Now again to the timer. Let's center it and adjust the font so it changes with the screen width. Also, I will put text under timer as specified in my beautiful sketch. It's time to add some styling so the website looks at least acceptable. Again, I found some color palette and apply the colors. I only left out the background for the Home section because there in the background I have an idea to put an image that is darkened so the background has some texture. Now I will build the About section. I added a title, then I wanted to add some text, but I could not think of something on the fly, so I left it for later. Meanwhile, I will finally figure out an image to put in the background. There we have it. Okay, there's no way to avoid this anymore. I have to write the About description. First I tried to ask ChatGPT, but it gave me pretty bad results. Then I took it in my hands. I squeezed my brain cells to figure something out. There we have a description. Then, a couple of tweaks later, the website is finished. Before I show the final result, I want to say that it was a wild ride. I realized how far the technology has come to make our lives better and how it has accelerated the development. However, I suggest you trying this challenge out because it really tests your programming skills. No more code editor showing you the mistakes and typos, no more suggestions and line completions. You purely have to rely on your knowledge and your typing speed. But now, let's see the result. We open up the file and we have a Home section with a big timer and some text. We can click About button to go to the About section and discover more. Also, there is a link to the Coders University itself. In the video I did not explain the coding concepts and lines I wrote. If you want to learn more about it, check out codersuniversity.net. Codersuniversity.net is a platform that allows you to access quality coding tutorials and online chats where you can connect to other students and ask any question. And it will be answered personally by the professor. All that so you do not have to scroll through countless of video lectures on YouTube, and coding will give you access to the opportunity to work remote or start your own company. But most importantly, you will make connections with other coders that can give you priceless opportunities in the future. As always, you can look at the website I made in this video yourself by clicking the link in the description. Also, there is a link to the GitHub repository that contains the code I wrote in this video. By the way, while writing the code for this video, I almost had a burnout, but I avoided it. Watch this video and learn 10 things to avoid in your coding sessions, so you can have fun and productive coding sessions every time, and learn coding with a smile on your face.